What is up, YouTube? We are going to do a casual Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. Just living, working, eating some date spread. Gonna have a very great day today for absolutely no special reason other than I decided we will. So let's get this great day. Well, it's already started. It's already like 9:30 and I just get moving. We're gonna really get started now. Before we run out the door though, it would be very irresponsible to start the day without tons of nutrients in our bodies. Really quickly, we'll make a green smoothie and take it to go or chug it really fast. Anyway, so this is my green smoothie. Don't you love how every shelf we come across another flavor of date spread? I always throw a little bit of ice in and then I use one frozen banana. You cannot have a green smoothie if you don't have greens. That's a fact. Kale, spinach, whatever is what gives it its color. So use a lot of it. It actually helps make it like gooier and thicker like a smoothie should be anyhow. So yeah, don't go light on spinach or kale or whatever you have. Date spread is the key ingredient. It's gross if you don't use it, honestly. You must. My dad even likes my green smoothies now because of the date spread. It makes it taste just sweet and yummy. I just put like one tablespoon. I don't like to measure things. Remember people, I worked at a smoothie and acai shop for a solid, actually I worked at quite a few. I spent about 3 years working at different smoothie and acai shops, so I am a smoothie making queen. Fill everything solid with liquid. So cover the ice and the frozen banana. And if you need to add more later, you can, but you probably won't need to. That's how you make a thick smoothie. Just enough. This is just coconut milk. Oh, I forgot one more thing. I invest in my health. Literally, the only thing I spend money on is food, the gym, and healthy food. Yeah, that's it. So, I splurged and bought the best green smoothie powder I was able to find in terms of nutrient value because there's a lot of green powders out there, but not all of them have a list of nutrients this long, my friends. Can we take a look at that? I can't even read it to you all. This video would exceed my time limits. It's got so much and it doesn't taste good or bad. I just add a little for the nutrients. I like it. Okay. I broke our good blender, like I overused it and it burnt out. It was also very old. I am way overdue for a new blender and this isn't even mine, this is my mom's. Hopefully you guys have a better blender than me. We'll get there, guys, we'll get there. This is not gonna cut it. Woo! It's so good. Wow, this one came out amazing. I don't know what I did. Yeah, that's the thing. Since I don't measure stuff, I just kind of eyeball. Sometimes it tastes better or worse. This one's perfect. I give it a solid like 9.8. It's one of my better ones. Wow. So yeah, lots of spinach, some ice, coconut milk, a banana, frozen, maca, date spread, athletic greens, and delicious. It is freaking hot out. I think my dash says it's 90 degrees. Oh my gosh. We're going to my garage of date spreads and we're gonna get sweaty. I feel like I'm just sweaty all day, every day though, so usually I just don't show you. But we're going to the garage where all the date spreads are and I've got a ton of stuff for wholesale to ship. We just did this online like sale thing with a website called Zulily and sold a ton of date spreads on there. So I have to send like a quarter pallet to them, which is about like 70 cases. And there's 12 jars in every case. A truck is coming to pick that up today. I have it half packed. I just need to wrap it. And they will take that to the Zulily warehouse. And then in 60 days, I will get payment. There's this fruit stand on the corner, and I want to go there so bad. Oh my gosh, is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen? This is what they are coming to get today for Zulily. I just need to wrap it in plastic. That was a really small job. That was easy. Too easy. Doing it just makes me very dizzy, I must say. It's a lot of bending and spinning all at the same time. So the way that this works is a case of date spread in a bigger box full of styrofoam padding, paper, some bubble wrap, and I send it to retailers, cafes, boutiques, and they sell it to you on shelves. You can always check out the store locator on youvantadate.com. I update it like every couple weeks with new stores. Or you can just buy it on the website and I will pack and ship to you as well. Actually, I won't pack and ship to you because that was a lie, and I finally have packing and shipping help after all of these like 4 years in business. It doesn't matter like how much money, sales, like things you have when it comes to fulfilling orders. It's all about the numbers. And I sell date spreads that are packaged in glass jars that each weigh approximately 1 pound, and they're very fragile and they're not easy to ship. They're not cheap to ship either. It's been now 3 years of learning how to perfect the packing process through my own trial and error in different methods. I tried one time to outsource to a 3PL, and it was actually when I aired on Shark Tank, and it was a complete disaster. And if you had a broken date spread sent to you upon the airing of my Shark Tank in 2020, yeah, you were part of the horrible experiment that was my first attempt at outsourcing. I immediately brought it back in-house and was like, I will ship my date spreads by myself forever and package them safely, since nobody else will. Because at the end of the day, it is my business and no one cares about it as much as I do. And I care about it a lot. Like when you go to college or fulfillment school or whatever these people do, they don't get a course rundown on the cheapest, smartest, fastest, best, safest way to ship a 9-ounce glass jar that weighs approximately a pound to people all over the country. You don't learn that in school. So therefore it's fair game for anyone to figure out. And your girl here is the one in charge of figuring that stuff out. And I did. It just took years of fine tuning, getting better, more efficient, without wasting supplies. And as of very recently, I finally found the right partner. It's a company called a 3PL, which stands for third party logistics. And they basically hold inventory of my date spreads and they connect to the website, my Shopify, and it processes through their own receiving end and they pack and ship the orders for me. They charge me for every like piece of bubble wrap. Every time they like package and ship, like I have to pay them for their own labor. So it ends up costing slightly more, but every 3PL is different. Like you don't just turn a key into any one of them and like poof. No, that's not how it works. It's not that easy. Nothing is ever that easy. They all have different pricing structures. They'll charge you different for different things. Sometimes I can immediately say like, yeah, this relationship won't work just by looking at numbers. I found one that does work with the numbers, with the CEO is phenomenal. It's just a beautiful partnership and I'm so happy. But there's no shortcuts in life. As I said, I spent the last years, when did I start? I started in August of 2018. It is now May of 2021. Yeah, no shortcuts. Do it the hard way, the smart way. Well, don't do it the hard way. Do it the smart way. And become an expert at what you do before you're able to hand it off to someone else and teach them your expert ways. Rant over. Let's move on. Now we make dinner. Let's see what we have. Watermelon with date spread.